Currently in Zenless Zone 0, we only have 3 Ether characters available, and right now in the second half of the 1.6 update, ZHU YUAN has her rerun. So if you've been looking for an updated guide on ZHU YUAN, I got you. Her strengths do include having ranged attacks, especially with her basic attacks, which also makes her pretty evasive. Number 2, she deals even more damage to stun targets. That's going to be a part of her kit, which I will explain. And number 3, not only is she easy to learn, she also has free-to-play friendly options. Like I mentioned, ZHU YUAN is an Ether attack character under the public security faction with a focus on crit rate and crit damage. And here are all the materials you're going to need to get her up to max level. For what skills prioritize upgrading first on ZHU YUAN, definitely her core skills. Again, do this for pretty much every agent. After that, for our regular skills, definitely your basic attack and dodge, do these two first, then you can do your X special, your chain attack and ultimate, and then lastly, assist. And here are all the materials you're going to need to max out these skills. For ZHU YUAN's best W engine options, I would highly recommend her signature Riot Suppressor Mark 6. This ultimately means those enhanced shot shells that you're using in suppressive mode get an additional 35% damage buff, which is kind of insane. Another S rank option would be Soldier 11 signature, the Brimstone. Another option you could use is Soldier 0 Ambi's engine, Severed Innocence. If you don't have any S rank engines, there are a couple of A rank ones you can use. For ZHU YUAN's best drive disc, we're looking at 4-piece Chaotic Metal with either 2-piece Woodpecker Electro or Branch and Blade Song. For your disc main stats, at your 4th disc, definitely crit rate or crit damage depending on what stats you need. At your 5th, Ether damage, and at your 6th, attack percentage. And for our substats, we're looking for crit rate, crit damage, any attack we can get, and pen. For ZHU YUAN's best team options, if you're free to play, pairing her up with Ambi, Nicole, and the Devil Boo is pretty good. For the ZHU YUAN premium team, pairing her up with Ching-Yi, Astra, and the Resina Boo is fantastic. Even replacing Ching-Yi with Trigger is extremely viable. Even the mono Ether team of ZHU YUAN, Nicole, and Astra is extremely destructive. There's still a few other teams that she can work with, plus with Vivian coming out next update, being our Ether Anomaly character, being able to provide the corruption very quickly could also be good for ZHU YUAN, so there might be potential with her in the team there too. Lastly, let's talk about ZHU YUAN's Mindscape Cinema, and is it worth getting multiple copies of her? Overall, M2 is a great stopping point, but all the bonuses are very good. M1 is really just a good quality of life bonus because now you can spam those enhanced shot shells after the chain and ultimate attack, which is very nice. M2 providing the anti-interrupt during suppressive mode and allowing her enhanced basic attacks to deal even more damage is fantastic. But let me know how your polls are going, whether you're going for Trigger or ZHU YUAN, or are you saving them for when Vivian and Hugo come out next update. If you haven't seen the Dev Talk video, they talk about Season 2 and what's going to be coming. I don't want to spoil it because there's some really cool stuff that they talked about. And we also have another live stream coming up talking about how ZZZ is coming to Xbox, and they're giving us some other updates as well. So they're just cooking over there at the studio.